The FIFA World Cup group stage is now entering the danger zone, and the road to the round of 32 is becoming clearer. Some teams have already taken control of their groups, some have officially moved into the knockout picture, and several teams are still waiting for one final match to decide their World Cup future. With the 2026 format, the top 2 teams from each group advance, and 8 of the best third-place teams also move into the round of 32. That means even teams sitting in third place still have hope, but every goal, every yellow card and every final result can matter. This is why the group stage is now full of drama, pressure, and last-minute qualification scenarios. Starting with Group A, Mexico has been one of the cleanest teams in the tournament so far. Mexico finished first with 9 points after winning all 3 matches, scoring 6 goals and conceding none. South Africa finished second with 4 points after a huge final matchday result against South Korea. South Korea ended third with 3 points, while Czechia finished fourth with 1 point. In the round of 32 picture, Mexico is already placed as a group winner, and South Africa is scheduled to face Canada on June 28. Mexico's next knockout opponent is still tied to the third-place qualification picture. In Group B, Switzerland finished top with 7 points, Canada finished second with 4 points, and Bosnia and Herzegovina also finished with 4 points in third place. Qatar finished fourth with 1 point. Switzerland's late group stage win over Canada changed the order at the top, while Bosnia and Herzegovina kept its hopes alive with a win over Qatar. In the current round of 32 picture, Canada will face South Africa on June 28. Switzerland is scheduled for a round of 32 match on July 2, and Bosnia and Herzegovina is currently listed against the United States on July 1. The third-place race is especially important in this format because 8 third-place teams can still qualify. Group C is now complete, and Brazil and Morocco both finished very strong. Brazil topped the group with 7 points and a +6 goal difference, while Morocco also finished with 7 points. Scotland ended third with 3 points, and Haiti finished fourth with 0. Brazil is now scheduled to face Japan on June 29 in the round of 32, while Morocco is scheduled to face the Netherlands on the same day. This is one of the most exciting knockout pairings already shaping up, because Brazil versus Japan and Netherlands versus Morocco both have the potential to become must-watch games. In Group D, the United States finished first with 6 points, while Australia finished second with 4 points. Paraguay also finished with 4 points in third place, and Turkey finished with 3 points. The USA lost its final group match to Turkey, but still finished top because of earlier results and goal difference. Australia and Paraguay played a tense 0-0 draw, and that result was enough for Australia to advance in second place, while Paraguay also remained in the third-place qualification race. The Guardian reported that Australia's draw with Paraguay sent Australia through and kept Paraguay alive in the knockout picture. The United States is scheduled to face Bosnia and Herzegovina on July 1, while Australia is scheduled to face the Group G runner-up on July 3. Group E is complete, and Germany finished top with 6 points despite losing its final group match to Ecuador. Ivory Coast also finished with 6 points and moved into second place after beating Curaçao. Ecuador finished third with 4 points, while Curaçao finished fourth with 1. Germany is scheduled for a round of 32 match on June 29. Ivory Coast is scheduled to play on June 30, and Ecuador is currently one of the important third-place teams in the knockout conversation. This group shows exactly why the 2026 format is so interesting. Even a third-place team with 4 points can still be very dangerous. In Group F, the Netherlands finished first with 7 points, Japan finished second with 5 points, Sweden finished third with 4 points, and Tunisia finished fourth with 0. The Netherlands looked powerful going forward, Japan stayed unbeaten, and Sweden's draw against Japan was enough to keep them in the qualification picture. Reuters reported that Sweden's players even had some confusion about whether the draw was enough, but the result helped Sweden move toward the round of 32 as one of the best third-place teams. In the current bracket picture, the Netherlands faces Morocco on June 29, while Japan faces Brazil earlier that same day. Now we move to the groups still waiting for final matches. Group G is one of the most open groups left. Egypt leads with 4 points, Iran and Belgium both have 2 points, and New Zealand has 1 point. The final Group G matches are on June 26, with New Zealand facing Belgium and Egypt facing Iran. This group can still change quickly because no team has fully locked down the top 2 spots yet. A win could send a team through, while a draw may create a very nervous third-place calculation. Al Jazeera also highlighted Groups G, H and I as major Friday knockout race groups, with qualification places on the line. Group H is also still alive. Spain leads with 4 points, Uruguay and Cape Verde both have 2 points, and Saudi Arabia has 1 point. The final Group H matches are on June 26, with Uruguay facing Spain, and Cape Verde facing Saudi Arabia. Spain is in the best position, but Uruguay and Cape Verde can still change the table. Saudi Arabia is under the most pressure, but even teams near the bottom can still affect the final shape of the group. This is exactly why final group matches are so dangerous. One goal can change who finishes first, second, third, or completely out. Group I may have the biggest heavyweight final day match. France and Norway both have 6 points, while Senegal and Iraq both have 0. France is ahead on goal difference, but Norway is right behind. The next matches are on June 26, with Norway facing France, and Senegal facing Iraq. France versus Norway is not just about qualifying. Both teams are already in excellent position, but this match can decide who wins the group and who gets the better knockout path. With stars, goals and pressure, this could feel like a knockout match before the knockout round even begins. Group J still has one more round to play. Argentina leads with 6 points and has not conceded a goal. Austria and Algeria both have 3 points, while Jordan has 0. The final Group J matches are on June 27, with Jordan facing Argentina and Algeria facing Austria. Argentina is already in a very strong position and is scheduled in the round of 32 bracket for July 3, but the real battle is behind them. Algeria versus Austria could decide who finishes second and who may have to depend on the third-place table. Group K is led by Colombia with 6 points. Portugal is second with 4 points, DR Congo has 1 point, and Uzbekistan has 0. The final Group K matches are on June 27, with Colombia facing Portugal and DR Congo facing Uzbekistan. Colombia and Portugal are in the strongest positions, but the top spot is still not fully settled. Colombia versus Portugal could decide who wins the group, while DR Congo still needs a result and help to stay alive. This group is one of the most exciting because it has a direct top-of-the-table clash on the final day. Finally, Group L is still dangerous. England and Ghana both have 4 points, Croatia has 3 points, and Panama has 0. The final matches are on June 27, with Panama facing England and Croatia facing Ghana. England and Ghana are ahead, but Croatia is close enough to create real pressure. If Croatia beats Ghana, the table can change dramatically. England also cannot relax, because final matchday pressure can make even a bottom team difficult to play against. Group L could easily produce one of the most dramatic finishes of the group stage. So, who is already moving toward the round of 32? Mexico, South Africa, Switzerland, Canada, Brazil, Morocco, the United States, Australia, Germany, Ivory Coast, the Netherlands, Japan, Argentina, and several strong third-place teams are already part of the current knockout picture. Sweden, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Ecuador and Paraguay are also central names in the third-place race, while groups G, H, I, J, K and L still have matches that can complete the remaining bracket. The round of 32 begins on June 28, with South Africa versus Canada as one of the first confirmed knockout matchups. Other major early round of 32 matches include Brazil versus Japan and Netherlands versus Morocco on June 29, with more matchups filling in as the remaining groups finish.